And now the voice of Oklahoma presents Johnnie Lee Wills and all the boys.
The death of Bob Wills in May 1975 ignited a Western swing revival throughout America. One of the people to benefit from this musical phenomenon was Bob's brother, Johnnie Lee Wills, who had been with Bob from the very beginning as a Texas Playboy in September 1933. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys played on KVOO daily from February 1933 through 1942. When Bob left the Tulsa, Oklahoma area for California in 1942, he turned the band over to his brother Johnnie Lee, who continued the daily broadcast until 1958. What you're about to hear is a reunion of Johnnie Lee Wills' band on KVOO on August 10th, 1977. Many of Johnnie Lee's former band members, as well as some of Bob Wills' alumni, were on the broadcast, including vocalist and fiddler Curly Lewis, pianist Clarence Cagle, saxophonist Blub Rhees, steel guitarist Gene Crownover, Eldon Shamblin on electric guitar, and several others, including vocalist Candy Noe and her husband Roy Ferguson. The broadcast was so successful that it became an annual event until Johnnie Lee Wills died in 1984. I hope you enjoy it. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. KVOO proudly presents the Johnnie Lee Wills Radio Reunion. Do you do, friends? We're here to play for you. Yes, sir. And sing the songs you want to hear before we are through. It's Johnnie Lee and all the boys sending thanks to you for your support and loyalty and your friendship.
Yes, that is. And hello, J. Jones.
Well, hello, Johnnie Lee Wills, one of my favorite persons in this whole wide world. Well, with the exception of the little promo we've had on all week, it's the first time I've heard that theme in too long.
Well, I believe it's right. It seems like it's been too long since I played it on KVOO.
I tell you, you burned up a lot of rosin getting that one off the ground, didn't you?
Right.
Hey, it's nice to see these, and I'm going to use this word guardedly, old faces around here tonight.
Yes, sir.
I didn't see too many frowns over there when we said that, so I guess everything's all right.
I guess so.
I tell you what, we...
up there, he got so old, he couldn't face it here, so...
Well, he just grew up through his hair, old Bob over there. The rest of them look pretty doggone good to me. Hey, I tell you what, why don't you guys hit a little silver bells and do we're talking to Mr. Mayo and a whole bunch of people here.
Right.
Go!
Sir.
I'll tell you, that's foot-style music. I grew up to that.
That sounded mighty good to me. It's
It's-
been a long time since I've heard it that way.
Has it really? Did you intend to do it that way?
I don't really. We never did.
Well, whatever comes out, that's a keeper, I think.
I got you. And you know what is good? Just talking about some of the guys here tonight. Oh, Clarence Cagle, he's been around with me here about 18 years, I believe. Curtis,
Doesn't look a day
10 or
over 25, does he?
And Fred Beatty here, 7 or 8. Better not go too high on him. He's still a young guy. And Bob Womack back here on the trumpet. He's been around so long, well, I can't say how long.
All right.
But he still plays a lot of trumpet.
I wouldn't say too much more because he's standing behind you, that trumpet over your head. Like he
That's
did.
right. And I got to mention our good buddy Tilly Roach. You know, he's with us a long time and said he's still with us, so that makes us feel mighty good.
Yeah, that's a good. How many did you have all together when you had the most? Boy, there's a good question if I ever heard one.
Yeah, that's about 14, wasn't it?
14?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me talk to Mr. Mayo here.
Good.
I was talking, Mr. Mayo. I was talking to Johnny earlier tonight. I'm going to do it. I just cut you off there for a minute. How long you been associated with this bunch of yahoos?
Well, I joined Johnnie Lee and Bob September 25th, 1933, and we've been pretty closely associated ever since. I went through the rodeos with Johnnie Lee, 36 years of them, and I retired about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and so that makes about 40-odd years.
Oh, yeah, 40-odd good ones there, too, by God. We were talking before we got all wrapped up here tonight. Johnny said you used to just put a mic in the center and everybody gather around and go, go, go.
That's right.
We've got about 20-some-odd mics in here now and 18 people and all the amplifiers and stuff you've ever seen, and he says he doesn't know whether it sounds any better now than it did then or not.
In the early days with Johnnie Lee and his band, we used to open the station, KVOO, early morning about around 6 o'clock, and we only had one microphone. I talked over it, and then everybody walked up to it and did their little part, one mic.
And then walk away and have a
back
drink
up.
of coffee or whatever happened to fit from the night before and go from there, right?
Out of the morning, it had to be pretty strong coffee.
Yeah, black. He told me he used to stick a spoon up in the middle of the cup and just stand there and wave like this. Hey, why don't we get old Silver Tonsils over here to do something for us? I'm talking about Curly. Curly, whose heart are you breaking now?
I don't know.
We'll try to find out.
Man.
He just asked the question.
Whose heart are you breaking now? You took our romance and threw it away. Whose heart are you breaking now? What has become of the love we once knew? What have you done with each vow? Somebody else is keen for a day. Whose heart are you breaking now?
you're breaking now. Oh, I love that Western swing sound, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how long you been doing it?
Well, good while.
When'd you start your band? I didn't know answer.
Well, you kind of hit me with some rough ones there. You want the exact year or just...
Oh, I don't care. 1934, 35, somewhere in
That's
there.
right, 33.
In 1933. Okay.
Now, Mr. Mel, I guess kind of heard me play my first tune on a banjo. Maybe that's the first one I ever seen.
Oh. Did you pick it or did you use a bow on it?
Well, I just hit it. Bob said that's all he wanted, and I said, well, I can hit it.
Oh, and you were hired right there, huh?
Yeah, I chopped a lot of wood during my days, so that wasn't much different. I could really hit the banjo.
Well, I think that's great. Was he any kind of a banjo picker at all, Mr. Mill?
Well, he improved as time went on.
Couldn't have got any worse.
When'd you start fiddling?
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, fiddling. Around home, they never did call it that. Well, when Pop and Bob would lay one down, I'd go pick it up and try to find out what they'd been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And really fiddled with it.
Then you fiddled with it, huh? Well,
I just really started holding one as lighter than a banjo about 1939, wasn't it? 40. Something like that.
About 39 when he went playing pretty regular.
Yeah.
The fiddle.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. Any of the rest of you guys been fiddling around any longer than that?
Oh, yeah, that's what over here has.
Curly has?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, there's a song that's been around, Johnny, for so doggone long, and I've almost forgotten how it went, but I kind of, in my mind's eye, remember it. You got the waltz you saved me lined up for tonight?
Sure have, and Curly's learned to sing.
All right.
Whisper goodbye.
nothing wrong with that. A tall. Oh, that fits good. That's about a 6 7/8, wasn't it, Curly?
Didn't like much.
7 1/4. Well, we can go up from there. It doesn't matter what we do size-wise. I tell you what, it's it's always kind of fun to mix the new with the old.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm afraid that's going to happen.
Yeah, you knew I was going to come in
I knew
there.
my mom wouldn't ever believe I was one of those old guys.
No, there is no way that you could be classified with that. Why don't you pull that down just pull it down at that girl and back off it, and we'll go here. I'm talking about the one and only Candy Noe, one of our
Right.
local talents in Tulsa here. We all just love her.
Right.
And she's going to see if she can get old Bill Bailey to come home here. You think we could kind of help her out on that?
Yes, we can. We're ready to go.
Oh, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Oh, won't you come home? Well, I'm on a long night long. Now I'm gonna do your cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent.
All right.
I know that I've done wrong. Oh, now remember that rainy evening I drove you out with no motorbike to come. But I know that I'm to blame now. Ain't it a shame, Bill Bailey? Won't you please come on home? Rock out now.
Tell you, everyone took a lick out of Bobby and Fred and Blub and all of them. I think that is Rocky and Curly.
Isn't it all?
Oh, tell me
Don't
about
you wish we'd had singers when you was driving the bus with us like that? You never would have seen down the road, would you?
He don't sleep driving. No, he wouldn't. Those quarter horses didn't show up like that.
I don't believe they did, Colonel.
Oh, I don't know whether Bill Bailey will come home or not, but he sure heard it. I don't care where
he
was
knows
at.
it's there in Baylor, yeah. Hey, I tell you what we can do. We can kind of slow the tempo down now before she gets away from there.
Yeah.
And let's do this Release Me, because this is one of the current ones that are going great guns for everybody. I think, I don't know how many have recorded this, but it's just great.
I know one that didn't.
Oh, please release me, let me go. I don't love you anymore.
what, fellas, we're going to give you a break here. We're going to take a time out for a little weather news. We'll be back at about 6. Everybody's in the mood for the second half of the first hour of the Johnnie Lee Wills Radio Reunion. What a title there, huh?
Yes, sir.
That'd make a big letterhead and calling card, wouldn't it? Hey, that was great. I like that. That song been around a long time.
Yeah, they did it, they didn't have any music up there. They did it all by memory.
Well, you know what? Now, they told me here once before, Mr. Mayo, when they play like that and close their eyes, they got the notes and the words and everything on their eyelids inside. Now, I don't know for sure.
In other words, they just ad-libbed it.
Yeah, they ad-lib, and I wish everybody could do the same thing. I tell you what, the Tennessee Plowboy one time, back about 1952, came out with a song that kind of took the nation by storm. It was called Anytime, and we're going to hear it.
right time. Any time at all will do. Any time you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.
Sing that, do it. Hey, we ought to tell where everybody came from tonight. You know it? I mean, well, I don't mean originally. I mean to get here tonight, for crying out loud.
that helped a lot.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd clear that up a little bit there for us, you know, before we get in trouble.
With the youngest one or the oldest one?
I don't even know which is which, and I wouldn't get into that age differentiation at all because I'm afraid he might blow me right down the stairs outside there.
Well, we'll start with the oldest one, and I'll leave me to last. Well, sitting back over there in the little pen.
Yeah, we can't even see old Clarence over there.
Yeah, well, you know what we've always called it? Old Clarence. Yeah, he's smiling there. That's something. Clarence Cagle, he's from Rogers, Arkansas.
Came over from Rogers?
And his daughter here with him tonight said mention House of Music down there.
All right.
I think Clarence is nice. Well, I better say Miss Cagle along with him.
Okay.
And then we'll go next to the oldest, Blub. He's been here in Tulsa so long, he's seen the first pavement.
Okay. And now they're tearing up and putting those bricks down again, right, Glove? Yep.
And Fred Beatty, doggone, he's from Oklahoma City. Tulsa used to claim him, but now
he got away from
City claimed him.
Okay.
And Bob Womack, I believe, is in Miami.
Trees Campus.
Oh, Trees Campus.
Oh.
Well, that's pretty close.
Get a range war started here.
He's from out of state.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Curly Lewis, of course, here in Tulsa. Been around a good while. I won't go any further than that.
Thanks.
Now, Roy might have to take over these others. I don't know where they're from. Claude Clements? Sand Springs, America. And the man back there now is not the kid anymore. Wayne Boyd.
No, he's the father now.
That's what I know.
From Kellyville.
Kellyville.
Father Kellyville.
And his younger brother here is from Clarence Boyd's here.
I'll tell you later.
All right. And Roy Ferguson, that's here in Broken Arrow. Boy, I forgot.
Yeah, let's put them where they belong.
We'll do all that for the tellers down at First National Bank in Broken Arrow. Hope they'll hold that check to them.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to do for all these years.
I know it. Put them where they belong.
Tilly Roach is, what's the name of that town, Mr. Mayo? He's forgot.
He's the mayor of North Maine.
I said from. Warwicker. Warwicker. Is that it? Well, I'll say that's good.
He's a neighbor of Johnny Bench.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Rocky Capel is...
Johnny Bench doesn't mention it, though.
No, I never did hear him mention it. Rocky Capel, is he a Tulsa guy? Huh?
Most of the time.
Rocky, steel guitar guy.
Well, by golly, we've got a goodly crowd here tonight from all... Oh, I forgot you. Where are you from?
Tulsa.
From Tulsa. Okay, and what's your name, kid?
Mr. Mayo. No, I'm not Mr. Mayo. Mr. Mayo, you'll say you're from Tulsa. I mean Tulsa, too.
Oh, sure. 40-odd years.
And,
At least, huh?
Gene Crownover here is a business with us. You know, been around with us guys for quite a few years. Wonderful steel guitar man. I guess when I first met him, he was from Muskogee. So I guess you called yourself a Tulsa now. Is that right?
Yeah, Tulsa now. Not from Tower.
And Candy Noe should have stayed hid, but she's... Are you from Tulsa?
No.
Broken Arrow.
Yeah, I was
Roy found you in Tulsa, though. And gosh, I believe that's about the crop, I believe.
Okay, well, that's a goodly crop. Listen, I tell you what, we kind of did a mezzo a while ago, not too fast, not too slow. Would you like to do a kind of a thing here with Rocky now, where he takes apart that double barrel baby and goes with it?
Good.
Okay,
That's what it's going to be.
All right, it's better known as a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, now we're riding. I guess they saw that one off right quick. Thank you, Rocky. Great. Yeah. Who filled in on piano there? Where Clarence?
That's Clarence Boyd that time.
Okay, because Cagle, I noticed, slipped right underneath the bench and on the floor. Pick him up, put him back on there, will you? All right, we're ready to go now. Want to kind of change the tempo a little bit here with, I think this is one that Bob used to do. And, gosh, I don't know how many people have done this one, too. Patsy Cline and a whole bunch of them. It always turns out good, and I think this one will, too. And I'm talking about Faded Love.
it was in the springtime that you said goodbye. I remember I felt love. I miss you, darling, more and more every day. As heaven would miss the stars above. With every heartbeat I still think of you and remember our faded love. And remember our faded love.
That's all right. It's kind of far apart, but maybe they heard all of it together. Reckon, Candy?
I think.
Yeah, Roy was getting nostalgic. I had to turn his face into the mic.
Well, that's what it was.
Listen, I heard that. I heard that mating call of the dove over. It sounded like that bird was too far in his feathers.
That's a crow got loose in the studio.
Oh, it's a crow. Well, I never thought I heard a dove that sounded like that. Thank you.
I never did.
Get back over behind the board now, Blub. There you go. Say, you know, a while ago, we were saying that Bob Womack was from Miami, and he corrected us before we had a range war going on here. Why don't we go a little farther north up there to Kansas City and put that cute little kitty over here by the name of Candy to work?
Raring to go.
Ah,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I go. I'm going to Kansas City, baby. Kansas City, here I go. They got some crazy little fellas there, and I'm gonna get me one. Yeah, I'm gonna be standing on the corner, what's just street and by. You know I am. I'm gonna stand on the corner, baby, it's West Street and Vine. You know I am. Oh, with my Kansas City baby and my Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I have to walk, yeah, I'm going just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little fellas there, and I'm gonna get me one. Oh, let's go to Kansas City now. train. I might take a plane, but if I have to walk, yeah, I'm going just the same. Going to Kansas City, here I go. They got some crazy little fellas there. I'm gonna get me one. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're going to let the conductor punch our ticket here for about 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to take another little break, and then we'll be back with more of the Johnnie Lee Wills Radio Reunion.
Johnnie Lee, I'd like to say you all sound great tonight. So I will. Y'all sure do sound great tonight. Really. I'll tell you what, this is bringing back so many memories, and I've told Johnny many, many times, and he knows this. I used to go to Kane's Ballroom back when I was a young'un, and used to go up to the bandstand. I don't think he ever really had the opportunity to see me because I couldn't reach the top of the bandstand, but I used to wave at Johnnie Lee back when I was, a couple of years ago. Johnny?
Put Mr. Bell on the spot. They wasn't supposed to let minors in.
I wasn't a minor. I didn't have my helmet on. Hey, John, I want to say, in all sincerity, I've been looking...
a little fast for me.
I've been looking forward to this minute for a long time to have the opportunity to talk to you once again on KVOO. I do the all-night show. I invite him, friends, believe me, 2 or 3 times a week to come up and visit with me, and for some reason, he always has an excuse. So we set it back a few hours, Jay, right?
Right.
So you would make it.
Well, I'm proud of that. I'm really enjoying it tonight, and all these guys up here, and thanks to KVOO and all you wonderful people. By gosh, it does bring back a lot of memories. I seen Mr. Mel patting his foot a while ago.
Like he's done many times in the past.
Yeah, and a lot of times I seen him patting his foot and he didn't want to.
You know, Johnny, speaking of following, we've had so many calls. Dick Buchanan, of course, is on the board in the controls in there as far as going out on the air, and he's had so many calls he can't keep up with them all. But I happened to grab the phone a few minutes ago, and Opal and Dorothy, the McAvees over in Oklahoma City, said to be sure and tell y'all hello. You're coming in loud and clear and sounding great in Oklahoma City. O.W. Mayo, it's a pleasure to see you once again.
Bill, it's good to be back up here. Fact of it is, I'm just glad to be here, be around to ken this thing.
Well, you know...
I'm just glad to be anywhere nowadays, but I'm tickled to death to be up here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm proud to be with you. I remember we had a set-in one night here and visited about the Wills family for quite some time on our show and had probably more calls than we've ever had, and I appreciate seeing you again. You know, The booking business now is much different probably than it was back in some of the days we're talking about. But how in the world did you get out on the road and do your bookings? Did you do them by telephone, by wire, or how did you book John? I know they work practically every night of the week, you know?
Well, the original bookings was usually by telephone or by letter, but after the band appeared one time, why, I'm not bragging, they wanted them back. So it was just a matter of when we could get back to them. And that's really the truth around here. And we made it easy on our sponsors. We didn't ask for a big guarantee. We went out and we said, if we can bring them in, we want our share of it. They'd give us, of course, a guarantee of union scale, and then if we made big, we got big, and they got big. They didn't have to guarantee us a lot of money. Usually all our jobs was paid on a guarantee plus with the privilege of a percentage, and our percentages usually run 70% for a civic, fraternal, or patriotic organization. If it's an individual, well, we'd take 75 or 80% of the gate, and it was live and let live. And in those days, well, everybody was just trying to live, and we played the game fair with them, and they played it with us, and we had no trouble getting bookings on those bases, and we knew where we could draw the best crowds, and that's where we went.
That's just why Johnnie Lee Wills is still in the business and still going strong and still booking, too, Jay.
I think working that way, you don't have to keep looking over your shoulder to see if they're gaining on you.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
we never had to apologize any of our bookings.
Y'all have ran through so many experiences throughout your career, and there's so many things we could talk about. The folks listening to us know so much about the experiences in the past, and we won't get into everything on the show tonight because a lot of folks are requesting a lot of music. But I would like to say Johnnie Lee has had a great following all these years, not only at your annual Johnnie Lee Wills Tulsa Stampede, but also at Johnnie Lee Wills Western Store, which we're very proud to have here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Johnny, business just grew and grew and grew until you had to move to a bigger location. And now every time I'm in, I see it growing and growing, and you're running out of space again. We're going to put a second floor on or what?
Well, if we don't learn how to order, we're going to have to.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, O.W. Mayo.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Billy. I'm glad to get this night out here a little earlier, as we did the old man over there, too. Johnnie Lee, you were talking about having to set it up so he could get up here.
You think they'll have a sleepy program after 12 tonight?
If they have any at all.
John, you can just stay around and do the show with us.
Listen, I want to tell everybody while we're here, Billy, you know the Big Country Picnic's coming up this Sunday at Expo Square from noon till 4, and I got news for everybody out there. If you couldn't get up here tonight, or if you can't get around to see these guys, we're going to have this whole bunch out there come Sunday afternoon, and we're going to strap it on them. Now, you guys go for that, huh?
That's
All right, good. Well, I think Clarence just fell over in the piano. Oh, no.
Okay, Jay, you won.
That's my round. Hey, what do you say we put that long, tall Texan to work over here, and then we're going to get back here and fulfill one of them requests that came in a while ago from Oklahoma City about them Milk Cow Blues, because we got a few others to get to.
He rides from Texas, wears a 10-gallon hat. I'm a long, tall Texan. I wear a 10-gallon hat. He rides from Texas, wears a 10-gallon hat. People look at me and say, "Oh, Roy, is that your hat?" Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I ride a big white horse. He rides from Texas, rides a big white horse. I'm a long, tall Texan. I ride a big white horse. He rides from Texas, rides a big white horse. People look at me and say, "Oh, Roy, is that your..." Well, I was walking down the street with my shiny bed, birds jingling on my feet, when I saw a man a-comin', he was coming with a gun, but I just can't be beat. Well, I'm a long, tall Texan, I uphold justice for the law. He rides from Texas to enforce the law. I'm a long, tall Texan, I uphold justice
shoot along.
And call the law.
Yeah, he done shot the law. That's Roy Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we had a call from one of the most beautiful secretaries in the world, a lady that was so faithful to Old W. Mayo and all the Wills family for years, who's listening to the show this evening. And I'm speaking of course, Ada Perry, as you very well know, O.W., and she's out there listening.
I'd like to say hello, Ada.
You betcha. And thank you for being with us, and to Alvin and all of them.
I talked to Alvin this morning on the phone.
They're out there with...
She had a birthday yesterday.
Well, bless
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ada. Happy birthday to you.
Johnnie Lee Wills and all the boys and O.W. Mayo. And also to Jimmy Blackwell, who picked with the Johnnie Lee Wills. Jimmy's listening too, Johnny, and I just want to tell you all that.
Jimmy.
Carry on.
Draw 4 and put a head on it.
That's right. And, I want to do this for my wife. She had kind of an accident here a few weeks back. She's out there at the house with a broken leg.
You shouldn't have done that.
I didn't do it.
Well, they got a new thing underway now, a wife beating. You better cool that baby.
I'm kind of keeping her head ready. They think I did, but I didn't. But I hope she's enjoying the program. And, of course, my sister, youngest sister's out there taking care of her for us. That makes us feel mighty good.
Okay,
Ruby.
now then, since we got that horse up here and everything, what do you
That's
say?
bad from Texas. wasn't
Well, it was. But you being an old Texas boy and up here with us now, why don't you do those milk cow blues?
I'd love to.
you do then, John?
Looked outdoors. I could tell my milk cow, I could tell by the way she lows. If you see my milk cow, please drive her on home. Ain't had no milk and butter, woo, since my cow's been gone. Well, you got to treat me right, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get out on your knees, pray, 'cause you gon' need my help someday. Yeah, you're going to be sorry, ooh, you treat me this way. Well, Roy Ferguson, this guitar. Stop crying and leave you alone. If you don't think I'm leaving, get down you won't see my sweet face no more. Yeah, you're gonna be wondering, baby, where in this world I'm gone. Yeah, them old milk cow blues.
Mighty good, John. I had to bring that one up. All right. I'll tell you, nothing like having fun, I'll tell you. Hey, we were talking a while ago about Dick Buchanan getting calls, and they were getting requests from all over the country. And I'll tell you, this is really gratifying to have this go off like this. Lola Bean Spears and Mary Alice and Lottie Cass is out there. Want you to do a little Rosetta music for us before we get out of here tonight. You think we could? You remember Rosetta?
Rosetta?
Oh, yeah.
We might try it after a while.
Well, okay, we'll try it after a while. All right, just hang on out there and hold on to what you got. That's what we used to tell them?
That's what we used to tell them. Say, you know, it'd be nice to make this an annual affair. Of course, I just don't know how long you can keep it up. How long these guys are going to stick around.
Well, I'll make a deal with you. If you'll be back next year, I will, too.
Boy, I'd sure pray for it.
Well, I will, too. I think we might as well just keep doing this as often as we can, as long as we can.
Well, sure.
There may be a few of us drop off along the wayside, but there's others coming along here.
A lot of them have.
Oh, yeah, indeed. I'll tell you what, are we going to do what we planned along about this time now? We're just kind of having fun here tonight.
Jam session
and
a bull session.
I think we get that bad Leroy Brown.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah.
Downtown ladies for the treetop love, old men call themselves. Well, now men took to fighting, and as pulled them from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of the pieces gone. That's why they call him bad. Leroy Brown, our baddest man in the whole damn town. Right in the whole big car, meaner than a junkyard dog.
I'll tell you what. Hey, fast on the heels of that, if we can get Rocky over there all ready to go here for that roadside rag, we can kind of play the time, take another little break, and then come in for that final wind-up.
Wow, yeah.
We'll be returning the last half hour of the Johnnie Lee Wills Radio Reunion.
Hey, bow to the partner and your corners on and circle and go around the hall and circle to the left on the heel and toe. We're all square dancing at KVOO. Hey, circle to the left and you go walk all around your left-hand lady. Come back and seesaw your pretty little toe. You an alley man left and lemon dar. You go right and left and you make a star and hook your elbow to make a star and a in back in and a right and star. Hey, shoot the star and a forward two with a right and a left and star again. Me in back in and a right and star. Hey, shoot the star and curly Q and boys run around this girl. Left alley man, a partner right, do the right and left grin. Listen to Curly Lewis.
We had about 8 squares going there with Otto doing the honors for us. Thank you, Curly. A little Sally Johnson breakdown to get into the final bit here on this reunion.
Yes,
Golly, Ned is coming to a close quickly.
I believe it is.
Huh?
Yes,
Are you ready for it, too? You are?
No, I'm not ready. Can we go on another hour?
Well, I don't know. I'll have to go call the FCC and see if we can. What do you want to do now? Something that's kind of slower than that?
Right, yes, sir. A little bit of Home on the Range, Curly singing it.
Why not?
the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
All right, home on the range. Yes, sir. I expect to see the sons of pioneers and Dale and Roy come riding up out of that drape over there. Oh, I like that. They don't write them like that anymore, do they? Huh?
Say, Jay.
Yes, sir.
I want to dedicate that to Ms. Mayo. I told her when I left Tulsa I won't be gone long. I'll just go down there and visit with the boys and meet them, and I'll be back pretty soon. She said, well, now, I'm safe home.
Boy, we put you on the spot.
But I know she's listening because there'll be no television till I get home.
Okay, all
When
right.
the list shows off
Well,
tonight.
she knows that you're in good hands, and we'll point you in the right way. Now, what you do when you leave here, you're on your own, O.W. But right now, you're in good hands.
I'll be home when the show's over.
That's
It's going to
right.
take me about 2 or 3 hours to unwind tonight, really.
Well, I'll tell you, we just getting wound up here. I wish Cressy would let us go on another hour, you know.
I'm
So,
not kidding, Jay. I think we should make this an annual affair.
All right.
We might set another date if you want to. But,
All right.
That's the booker for you,
All
see?
right.
He's after you now.
Still booking them. Good. We'll do it every 6 months if you want to.
While we're going here, I want to do a number for some kin folks of mine up at Adair. Mr. and Mrs. Theron McDaniel and their daughter Vicky. I hope they're listening tonight, and it's coming in up there good, I hope.
I hope so, too. And you're going to just lay a little rosette on us right now.
Gonna try our best.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
Yeah.
You know why I made that a little bit short?
Why's that?
Well, I just seen my youngest son walk in, and we're going to put him to work over here.
All right. Is Johnny 2 here?
Yeah.
Come in here, Johnny 2. Where are you? Atta boy. Okay.
Bobby, this is cold. You know what you're going to do? I sure don't.
Maybe he's going to do Rosetta.
What?
He's not going to do Rosetta. Blues.
Glad you're close to home.
Well, it's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. I didn't know I was going to be here, but this worked out great.
Yes, sir.
Well, we thought with all the old boys here that you ought to come in too.
How about Crazy Arms and E?
Crazy Arms and E.
Now blues not the word for the way that I feel, and the storms a brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. So please take these treasured dreams I've had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. And that's why I'm lonely all the time.
You better do that for your mother.
Right, that's my mother. She's sitting there with a broken leg tonight, and that probably won't cheer her up.
You should have sung a song called Crazy Legs. You Hey, nice to see you, Johnny 2. Thanks for popping in.
They would have thought he was Freckles Brown.
Oh, boy, I tell you, I don't know when I've had so doggone much fun as we have here tonight since about 8:05. We got a few more minutes to go here. I hate to break the doggone thing off. What are you getting ready for?
Well, San Antonio Rose.
Well, why not?
Raring to go.
I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
memory. Beneath the stars all alone, it was there I found beside the Alamo. Enchantment strange as the blue up above. A moonlit past that only she would know. Still hears my broken song of love. Help! Moon in all its splendor, know only my heart. Call back my road of sand and stone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. Empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit passed by the Alamo and rode my road to San Antonio. If you had a nickel for every time you've heard that you could go on an extended fishing tour?
Boy, that really brings back old times. Boy, oh boy. I never will forget the day we signed the contract for Irvin Berlin to publish that number. It was way back when.
Way back when. And many copies thereafter, I can imagine, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. That's great. What are you going to do now, Johnny? Just walk around and whisper to the guys? Or you think you ought to play some more music here before we get out of here?
I believe we got it worked out now.
Whispering Sam. That's what we're going to nickname you. Boy, I wish everybody out there listening tonight could just read your lips. I've seen some of the things you told these guys. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
that's the thing they're missing is what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is a good thing.
That's something they should have seen years ago, too.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Well, we got Miss Candy back up here.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, sir. She's ready to go.
Something else we didn't have years ago.
Rocky, that's the first time I've seen you laugh that way in years.
We had Candy, but not her.
Well, she's going to sing You're Cheating Hard. Rocky.
You're cheating hard will make you weak. cheating heart will tell on you. About him whisper, and he talked to me all during the time I was singing. So I'd like to know what he's going to do next so I can talk.
No, what we're going to do right now is talk, because we just about going to have to put the cap on this thing tonight, and I just hate to see this time come.
It's been a short 2 hours.
It sure has.
Yeah, you ought to remind him again about KVOO party Sunday afternoon when all the gang will be out there, plus...
That's right. Plus, he let me hang. I almost fell off the end of the stick there. No, it's going to be a big swinging thing. It'll be our 6th anniversary in celebration of us going big country radio here at KVOO back in 1971, August 14th. So we're going to have this Sunday from noon till 4 in the big expo square. We got all our kiddie rides are free and the other rides are discounted. We're going to have Johnny and the whole gang out there and music from noon to 4. I tell you what, pack some goodies in those baskets, because these guys like to eat like crazy.
Right.
I don't know what their favorites are, but if you'll just put a whole bunch of stuff, we'll go around and pick a little here and pick a little there and see what happens, huh?
What time is that?
From noon until 4 p.m.
Noon to 4.
We're going to strap it on them, and everybody is invited from 1 to 101.
Right.
We ought to fall in there somewhere, you know it?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to all these boys, doggone, for coming up here tonight and putting out their effort like this. It made me feel mighty good, and, of course, KVOO's been our favorite for many years. They've kept me out of a cotton patch a long time. And you don't know how I appreciate that.
Oh, I was in a cotton patch one time. I know how you...
Yeah, but I was out there working.
Huh?
I was out there working.
I wasn't out there sleeping, I'll tell you. No. You know how you keep those gnats out of your face when you go along there picking? I've been there.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
I got some fast just like it.
Man says if your pants wear out for your shoes, you've been watching too much TV. Hey, we have enjoyed this tonight so doggone much. And if you guys will just take us out of here with a fiddle breakdown, I think all of our big country listeners will love you forevermore. Yeah. they used to say, keep those cards and letters coming. We want to thank the whole gang and all of you for joining us here tonight on the Johnnie Lee Wills Radio Reunion. Our engineers have been Lee Richards, Don Monmeyer, and Gary Ruark. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been
So
listening.
long, friends, it's time to go. We bid you all adieu. All adieu. To listen again sometime and let us hear from you.
It's Johnnie Lee and all the boys sending thanks to you for your support and loyalty and your friendship.
KVOO 1170 in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy my Bob Wills videos, click the like button and click the share button to send this video to your friends. They might like it. If you want to hear more Bob Wills music, buy me a coffee with a tip. Click the See More link in my video description and use the Tip Jar app. I also have free music downloads on my website. Go to exploringthepast.net.